Hey everybody, you saw the title of the video. You want to find out how to save on new instruments? Check out the video.
Hi, I'm Jason.
And I'm Andrew. Welcome to Alamo Music, the band and orchestra channel. Please remember to check us out on alamomusic.com to see all of our items that we display here on the video. So, what do you got?
Well, today I have a Bach Stradivarius, very, very popular trumpet, but kind of what makes this, I don't know if unique is the right word, but it's in its own classification, and that classification is B stock.
B stock. What does that mean?
Well, that's what we're going to try to figure out. B stock is essentially horns that have been on the floor as display instruments, or horns that have very, very minor blemishes. With this particular horn, and I had to hunt for it, there's a tiny little scratch right here on the lead pipe.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it looks fabulous. It plays fabulous. The valves are great. The slides work. Everything is brand new on this horn. It just has this wee little scratch right here that you really have to hunt. You had to hunt.
Yeah. And with this one, I think we got it from the manufacturer this way, right?
Yes.
So when we bought it from the manufacturer, the savings are on to you.
Yeah, we pass the savings on to you.
That's right. So what, like you say, like kind of like they've been demoed, they've been floor models, all that kind of stuff. Why should you hunt for a B stock model? What really brings the value to that?
Well, the discount. And you're still buying a brand new instrument, but just, a lot of it, we talked about this about the Bandmasters convention. Once those things are out of the box, that's all B stock, and it's, when you go and look for a deal, you're buying B stock.
Gotcha.
Right.
What would be the best way to go into looking for a B stock model? Would you go in the stores and be like, oh, I'm looking for a B stock or something like that? Would it be more advantageous to kind of like just look for used instruments? What's the point in getting a B stock when you can get a used instrument?
Well, a used instrument is going to apply use.
Right.
A B stock instrument hasn't necessarily been used.
Gotcha.
It's just been taken out of the box, taken out of the case, and stuck on a stand.
Right.
So as far as the definition of use goes, the use is about as minor or as minimal as you can get with B stock.
Gotcha.
If it's even been taken out of the box.
It's basically just fighting against the term brand new. It's like that next notch down from it.
Right. Like it gives you an out, I suppose, if somebody took this trumpet out and let's say they were visually inspecting it and go, hey, there's a tiny little scratch here on the lead pipe.
Yeah.
When we get this stuff from our vendors, it's clearly marked on the box, B stock. So we know what we're getting, so we can tell you what you're getting. Right. Like with anything else, I wouldn't recommend blindly buying B stock. Like with anything, you want to take a look at it. And just leave it there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, like basically anything like that. I mean, this can apply to anything, right? It's not just instruments. I bought my tenor saxophone case is from this company called BAM. When I was looking for a tenor saxophone case, I hit up my guy that talks to our vendors. Was basically like, hey, what can I get? I'm looking just to save on this $400 tenor saxophone case. And we were able to talk to the vendors and everything, see what they had in stock, and they said, actually, we have these cases in stock, and we have one that actually got filmed on a movie. Like they used it in the movie and stuff. So I was, okay, cool, let's check that out. And I was able to get $100 off on it because it's been used before.
Well, and people like us, we want to get rid of B stock. I mean, in any business, you don't want a bunch of inventory sitting around.
Yeah, absolutely.
So having it labeled as B stock enables us to maybe blow it out a little faster because it is going to be less in price than a brand new instrument. But again, like looking at this example, I mean, it's a tiny little scratch that makes it B stock.
Absolutely.
There is such a thing as C stock, and that's something that you definitely want to check out because whatever damage on it is going to be a bit more obvious.
Yeah, usually when it comes to C-stock and everything, it kind of goes into the usability of that item, right? Like with C-stock, like say on an instrument, it's because something is going on with the valves or something. Or maybe if it's a beef stock, then we know it's going to be something very minor that's not going to really result in the use of the item being different.
Like say if you had a dent in one of the valve pipes, that's going to affect the pitch of the instrument being C-stock.
Absolutely.
Scratch, that's not going to affect the resonance of the horn.
Yeah.
That's just a physical defect.
Absolutely.
B-stock.
And most of these instruments and everything, whether it's from the trumpets, the flutes, clarinets, all these instruments, whenever you order these B-stock stuff, they're coming straight from the manufacturer. I mean, they're practically brand new, and it can be ranging anywhere from like $300 to $500 in savings, because the whole moniker of brand new is basically in line what they want in their brand name.
Right.
So whether it's Yamaha or Bach or any of these companies, when they sell something brand new, they have this high price that they want. As soon as you put a scratch on it, it's huge savings.
Well, and it's also kind of a hidden. It reveals a hidden process that they have, that they actually have quality control. That before they're sending these things out, they have a human being looking at them and evaluating the quality of the instrument. Absolutely. So you can infer from that okay, these guys are doing their due diligence as far as what they're pushing out. Like they're not going to send you a horn that has a little scratch like this and go, oh yeah, it's A-stock.
Right.
So if you're dealing with a company that doesn't have that delineation between A, B, and C, you can probably guess that the quality control is in the toilet.
And when you talk about that kind of thing, that's when you get into the discussions about warranty. Most B-stock, because the damage is so minor and everything, most warranty programs are still going to apply to your B-stock.
That's a great point. Yeah, it doesn't affect the warranty. Is that the same for C-stock? It's got to.
Yeah, it depends. It's whenever the company pushes it out, they might have different kind of options for warranty when it comes to C-stock that might be pushed onto the seller. Say if we have to fix the instrument or something like that when they sell it to us, because when you sell C-stock to a company from a vendor to from manufacturer to seller, it's up to the seller to go ahead and set up that warranty too.
Okay.
But as far as going with B-stock and everything, these instruments have such minor workings on them that it's basically going to have its purpose. Now, when you're going to a seller and you're looking for an instrument that you're wanting to special order, I always recommend seeing if they have maybe something in B-stock and getting pictures of it. Because when you get these items and everything, these instruments, whether it's an instrument or a case or even like an electronic equipment, because it's usually just so minor, you can get that savings and it works out really well.
So just as a general kind of blanket statement, A and B stock, it's not going to affect the playability and the performance of the instrument. Anything below that, you're rolling the dice.
Exactly. But if you shop with us at Alamo Music or anywhere else that might have like a repair shop or anything, those places have systems in place to make sure that the relationship between the vendor, between the seller, between the customer, all of that works so that that you're getting the best product you can for the price that you want. When it comes to getting the instrument, of course, always check out the instrument. When you're coming into a store, it's because you're coming in to play play it, right? So when you want to special order it, make sure that you are able to return the instrument as well. Because while we're saying all these things about A stock and B stock and C stock, it is still going to be partly your responsibility to make sure it works for you. So just make sure the terms and everything like that work in your favor before you go looking for this kind of stuff. Well, thank you for watching our video. If you have any questions about this kind of stuff, leave a comment. We would love to know your thoughts on this. Maybe if you found something in a B-stock item, let us know. See what your story is. We'd love to find out. Don't forget to visit us at alamomusic.com, where we have all of these items, including this Bach Stradivarius. We have that as a B-stock model with a great discount on it, and we have more at the moment if you are watching this early enough. Also, please subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell just to make sure to see what other content we have on the horizon. And I really appreciate you coming out. Have a wonderful day.